There's no place like home. Most people don't think much about their dwelling, whether it's a house, an apartment, or something else. It's just a place to live. But for animals in the wild, shelter is vital for survival. Homes protect creatures from predators, the elements, and potential intruders. And in this episode, we're going to see how clever critters from birds to beetles build some truly amazing homes. Okay, let's start with a classic example of animal architecture. Weaver birds are small songbirds found across Africa and Asia. They make nests out of grass, leaves, and sometimes even plastic. These nests can be quite large, reaching up to 4 feet across, and they come in a variety of shapes and sizes depending on the species. Weaver bird architecture is so impressive that they've even inspired engineers to study their construction methods. Insects also create incredible homes. Leafcutter ants, for instance, cut leaves to take back to their underground nests. They use these leaves to grow fungus, which the ants eat. Leafcutter ants work together to carry leaves many times larger than themselves. They communicate by touching each other with their antennae and move in unison to accomplish their goal. Once the leaves are brought back to the nest, the ants deposit them into special chambers where the fungus grows. Other insects build their homes in very different ways. For example, mud daubers are solitary wasps that catch other insects and then paralyze them with a sting. They then bring these paralyzed victims back to their nests to lay their eggs on. Mud daubers create their nests by digging holes in the ground or in the eaves of buildings. Once inside, the wasp builds a partition off a section of the hole and lines it with mud. After laying their eggs, mud daubers seal up the entrance to the nest and die. But not all animal architecture is so purposeful. Take the humble spider. Some spiders build webs for catching prey, but others don't spin webs at all. Orb weavers are a type of spider that do spin webs. They create these webs by extruding silk from spinnerets located at the rear of their abdomen. The silk is sticky, and the spiders use it to create a strong, flexible sheet. Orb weavers typically make circular webs, but the exact shape varies depending on the species. The spider begins by creating a central hub and then extends silk outwards in a radial pattern. Once the basic structure is in place, the spider adds a spiral of sticky silk. This creates a trap that is perfect for catching unsuspecting insects. Spiders use a variety of techniques to sense when their webs have been disturbed. Some, like the orb weaver, have silk hairs that act as sensors. Others, like the jumping spider, have special organs near their mouths that can detect vibrations. Once a web is triggered, the spider quickly runs to the disturbance and wraps the struggling insect in more silk. This immobilizes the prey, allowing the spider to safely approach and eat it. Some spiders, however, don't build webs at all. Wolf spiders can often be seen hunting during the day, chasing down their prey on the ground. They use their keen eyesight and speed to capture insects before they can escape. Wolf spiders are also known for their unique method of carrying their young. After the spiderlings are born, they stay on their mother's back until they're ready to strike out on their own. Other spiders don't spin webs either. Instead, they rely on camouflage and mimicry to catch their prey. Crab spiders can often be found lurking on flowers, waiting to ambush unsuspecting pollinators. Their bodies are flat, and they have special hairs that help them blend in with their surroundings. Once a pollinator lands on the flower, the crab spider pounces. Its long, thin legs allow it to scuttle sideways and quickly grab the victim. So there you have it. Just a few of the amazing examples of animal architecture and hunting techniques. From the intricate webs of the orb weaver to the lightning-fast pounce of the crab spider, the animal kingdom is full of incredible adaptations. So next time you're outside, take a close look at the spiders around you. You never know what you might see. Now, speaking of amazing adaptations, our own species has some pretty impressive tricks up its sleeve, too. Humans, or Homo sapiens, have managed to spread to almost every corner of the planet and have developed a wide range of tools and technologies that help us survive in a variety of environments. We also have highly advanced brains that allow us to solve complex problems and accomplish complex tasks. We are arguably the most intelligent creatures on the planet, and we have a lot to be proud of. But despite our many accomplishments, we are not the only species of human that has ever existed. In fact, there have been at least 20 other species of human that we know of. Some of these species, like the Neanderthals and the Denisovans, are our closest relatives. Others are more distantly related, but all of them are part of the human family tree. Some of these species lived at the same time as modern humans, while others lived millions of years ago. Some were short and stocky, while others were tall and slender. Some were hairy and ape-like, while others looked more like modern humans. Despite their differences, all of these species were capable of complex thought and behavior. They used tools, made art, and lived in social groups. Many of these species, including the Neanderthals and the Denisovans, had larger brains than modern humans. They also had thicker skulls and more muscle attachment points, suggesting that they were stronger than us. Despite their physical advantages, most of these species went extinct, leaving only Homo sapiens as the sole surviving human species. There are a few possible reasons for this. One theory is that modern humans were more intelligent than other human species and were able to outsmart them. We were also more adaptable and were able to survive in a wider range of environments. Finally, we were better at cooperating in large groups, which allowed us to achieve more than other human species. Humans have been around for about 300,000 years. During that time, we have spread to all parts of the world and have developed a wide variety of cultures and societies. We have also developed some of the most advanced technologies that the world has ever seen. Despite our accomplishments, we have also caused a lot of damage to the environment. We have destroyed habitats, polluted the air and oceans, and caused climate change. We share this planet with many other species, including other humans. It's important to remember that we're not the only ones who call this place home. We need to respect other species and the habitats they live in. Otherwise, we could end up causing their extinction, just like we did to many other human species before us. Modern humans, or Homo sapiens, are thought to have evolved in Africa about 300,000 years ago. Early humans lived in Africa for hundreds of thousands of years before they began to migrate to other parts of the world. The oldest known human fossils have been found in Ethiopia and are about 2.5 million years old. Over time, humans spread to different parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Humans are highly adaptable creatures and can live in a variety of environments. They also have a wide range of tools and technologies that help them survive in different climates. For example, humans in cold climates develop clothing and shelter to protect themselves from the elements. Humans in hot climates may develop different tools and clothing to help them cope with the heat. Humans are social creatures and live in groups. They have complex languages and cultures that are passed down from one generation to the next. Humans are also highly intelligent creatures with large brains that allow them to solve complex problems. They're also capable of abstract thought and can imagine things that are not in front of them. Humans are omnivores, which means they eat both plants and animals. They also have the ability to cook food, which allows them to kill bacteria and make food more digestible. Humans have developed a wide range of diets and eating habits, and these vary depending on where they live. So there you have it, a brief overview of the human race and its accomplishments. Humans are a remarkable species with a rich history and a bright future ahead of them. However, it's important to remember that we are not the only species on this planet. We need to respect the other creatures we share our home with and protect the environment for future generations. Otherwise, we could end up like the other human species that are no longer with us today. Thank you for watching. Do you have a favorite human invention? Tell us about it in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun science videos.